let's make another Left 4 Dead 2 video today. Alright, so let's see what everyone wants to see. Oh, ranking Left 4 Dead glitches, huh? Alright, well, let's look this up and just see how many there is to rank. Yeah, I'm gonna need some liquor. So, glitches in Left 4 Dead. They're everywhere. They're kind of like STDs. So, what exactly classifies as a glitch? Well, I'll tell you what, my friends. When it comes to this particular video, I do not have the time nor the energy to end up ranking over 2 million single glitches in their own individual spots in this video. So, to save us all the time, I'm going to be just ranking the glitches in Left 4 Dead in 5 sets of tiers. And these tiers are going to be including, but are not limited to, because I know there is some that I'm probably going to miss in this ranking. This is going to end up being AI glitches, visual glitches, God mode glitches, out of the map glitches, and shortcut glitches. I'm not going to be giving any particular order. You guys will find that out throughout the video, but that is the classification that I'm going to be using throughout this video. These glitches are going to be in one of these 5 categories, and if I did miss a glitch, please understand that I can't rank all 2 million of them. However, though, I will try to do my best. If you guys end up enjoying today's video and you guys want to show your support at the end, I would tremendously appreciate if you guys could drop a like, comment, and subscribe to show your guys' support. But as always, guys, let's rank all the glitches in Left 4 Dead 2. Alrighty, so coming in at our very first spot, this is going to end up being the AI glitches. Now, this is going to be probably the most inconvenient type of glitch, where the AI, both the survivors and the special infected, don't end up working properly. This can be anywhere from the AI not saving you and just leaving you to die, to the special infected just simply not being able to kill you because they don't know where you are and they can't track you, even though you're completely doing nothing out of the ordinary, such as getting out of the map. Basically, the AI, either way, just ends up screwing around and just ends up running around in circles, picking up items that they shouldn't, not being able to do with their proper programming. They basically just loiter and they jaywalk and they really have no point in being there, which leads to a lot of the time them just auto-dying because the game doesn't know what to do with them. These glitches are only an inconvenience and they don't end up helping you whatsoever. They just end up taking away from the gameplay and basically just make it seem like the game is unfinished and polished. But however, though, luckily Left 4 Dead, even though it is an old game and still is prone to glitches every now and again, this glitch very rarely occurs and luckily is not a staple of the game. Alrighty, now coming in at our next spot, this is going to be the visual glitches. Now, visual glitches can mean a variety of different things. It can mean a texture bug, it can end up being a character bug, it could even be all of the above happening at the exact same time. Take this clip, for example, that I sampled off of YouTube. This is a glitch, and it's only just this video that I've ever seen footage of this, of a guy ending up playing Left 4 Dead on, I'm assuming which is his Xbox 360, and he has a glitch right now where the truck that he's inside of on Dead Center is just the jockey and its face, and it's really disturbing. And the creepy thing is that this is only one guy that's ever been able to get this glitch. I never have seen another video of this pop up on YouTube ever again. So this is like, for example, a very rare occurrence. And you can see why it'd be tough to rank things like these, because they only happen like once in a blue moon and are very circumstantial. I saw a comment that pointed out that this happened to some other person as well, where basically the reason why this happens because the 360's disc is damaged and the game can't render everything properly, so it's substituted for other models. So that's why the truck is the jockey instead of just the normal truck textures, because the game's trying to fill in for something that can't be loaded. So the game really, honestly to God, can end up having some of the most bizarre glitches, and this is just one of many. Who knows about the other ones we've never even seen yet. Alrighty guys, now coming in at the next spot, this is God mode glitches. Now, the reason why I'm putting God mode glitches low is because, yes, even though they can be useful, they're mostly just used for cheating. These glitches are intentional in comparison to the other two, and they really are not as much fun as you may think they are. Yes, I will admit, it is a guilty pleasure for everyone every now and again to use one of these. You might be struggling to get one achievement, so you want to like maybe use this to end up getting that one achievement that's been bugging you. You might be just sick of dying, so you might just want to be using this just to end up just destroying some AI and just not giving an F. I completely understand that. But however though, if there is a God mode glitch in a video game, someone, if not multiple people, are going to abuse it at some point, and they do need to be patched out of the game, because it's not good for the game. All it does is just allow people to basically cheat, and it's not something that should just be in the game long term. It is essentially basically like I was joking around like with the STD analogy, they're everywhere and nobody really wants them. So God mode glitches, even though a lot of us end up saying that, oh yeah, they're bad for the game, some people will use them, some people will still stick with that idea and they will actually like speak up and say that they won't do it, and then they will actually follow through. You know, they practice what they preach. So let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what are you thinking about the list so far? Do you agree? Do you think that God mode glitches are good for the game, bad for the game, or circumstantial, if anything? Let me know. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at the next spot, this is going to be out of the map glitches. This is probably the most prominent type of glitch you will ever see in Left 4 Dead. Out of all the glitches in this game, this one is usually deliberate, and it's usually in high amounts. I've seen more guides on how to get out of the map in Left 4 Dead more than any other guide in the entire history of the series. And that's because this is mostly used for survival. A lot of people, including myself back in the day, I will admit that I'm guilty of this as well, people just use this to get out of the map on survival and just get high scores. Now, this is not inherently a bad thing because survival is not like versus where you're versing each other. It's just you against the AI. However, I will say this is that this does get boring after a while. Now, however, an exception to that exception is that if you just use this just to roam the map and just try to like goof around for fun, that I can see is completely acceptable. If you wanted to, like, let's say, for example, go into survival and, you know, try to get a high score, that's pretty cheesy, and that's also pretty cheap. But if you just want to explore the map just to see the world that you're playing on, that's completely, like, I get that. You know, of course, I enjoy looking at the maps and all that stuff, too. And this is also very beneficial, in my opinion, to the Xbox players, because Xbox players don't get to be able to use cheats like we do on PC to no-clip out of the map and just be able to basically do it on our command. They are confined within the restrictions of the game itself, and they can't modify it. So for Xbox players, I completely understand if you use this especially. I used to be on the Xbox version of Left 4 Dead all the time and would do this, so I don't blame you in the slightest. I just don't recommend that you cheat with it. Alrighty, guys, now coming in at the very final spot for our last type of glitch, this is going to end up being shortcut glitches. In my opinion, this is the best type of glitch in the game because it's the least hurtful towards the game and it's the most beneficial, because really what this does is that this just allows you to be able to complete the game faster. You are essentially trying to use the game and all of its worth to end up being able to beat it in the fastest time possible. It's usually used for speedruns. Now, these don't technically classify as glitches to some people. Some people consider a speedrun to be anything that's used in the game, and that includes the glitches. Which, therefore, if you're using a glitch, that means that you could theoretically be cheating and not cheating. It depends on the rules and the classifications on what you're going to be using and who's going to be running the, you know, the tally at the end of the day. Some people are cool with glitches and speedruns, some are not. Sometimes it's also subjective, like one time it is, one time it's not. It's really up to you guys at the end of the day, but for the sake of this video, I am going to be classifying it that way. And the only reason why is because a shortcut, even though, yes, you can use them, and it's within the means of the game, yes, I understand they were never patched out, some of them were just deliberately left in. The idea is that you're going to take a way to get to the map when you're not supposed to be going that direction. If you understand what I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like when I say that, hey, you know, when you're trying to, like, let's say jump out of the window on dead center and you're falling and you just so happen to swing into another window last second, that's obviously not meant to be a method. You can do it, but you were meant to take the stairs and the elevator. So that is why I put this in here, but I don't have a problem with it personally. Like I said, some people classify these as cheating, some people do not, and really at the end of the day, that is your opinion. But I hope you guys ended up enjoying today's video, everybody. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, and subscribe to show your guys' support. If you'd like to financially support the channel, I would definitely appreciate if you guys could go check out my Patreon, as always linked down below in all my YouTube video descriptions. Or you guys can use supporter creator code BlackNinja797 in all caps in the Fortnite Epic Games item shops, because Epic's my very first sponsor, and they're sponsoring today's video, so shout out to Epic Games. And yeah, guys, I hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTuber you guys are ever going to see. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.
Hey, meme lords, Jesus here. And you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too. And give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!